All right, guys, here's the thing. You guys probably saw the title. It'd be like, wait, why would Hypergriff hate whales or something like that? I'm probably going to name it something like that. Is because I was having a break from my stream, second day of Endfield beta. All right, I was looking at the Levitain banner because I was thinking, right, when the game releases, I'm going to whale so hard, I'm going to max part her. It's probably going to cost me like $1,000 or so. I'll be like, okay, I'm willing to do it. All right. I was starting looking at how the gacha system works. You know, I heard people saying that 240 pulls, like every 240 pulls, you get one potential. I was like, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. And oh, yes, that is true. Levitain's token for every 240. That's pretty good, right? And then 120 pulls for the first one. So potentially we're looking at 480 pulls. So 900, $1,000 for one, you know, max part. I'm willing to take that. And then I came around this. It was like, oh, that's how the banner thing is gonna work, right? Levitain, first banner, and then second banner, and then third banner, and then she's gone. I saw that, and I was like, wait. If I'm going to max part my Surtur, Levitain, excuse me, on the first banner, right? The next banner comes around, Yvonne comes around, I'm gonna pull for Yvonne because of course I do. And I can get off banner because it's still 50-50. And out of that off banner, there's a chance to get Levitain again. And then I realized, wait, all whales, they'll be pulling like a lot of whales, not all whales, okay? A lot of whales, they'll be pulling for max pot every single banner, right? And then what will happen is they'll put Levitain for max pot on the first banner. Second banner, 50-50, because they're going for max pot, the chance of getting Levitain again, pretty high. Okay, but let's say they don't get max, they don't get duplicate Levitain right after the banner literally just ended. Goes on. Roberto? I wait. Angelina. Let's just call her Angelina. Angelina banner comes around. Okay, they're pulling for max pot Angelina. Oops. You can still get Yvonne and Levitain off banner, even though their banner literally just ended. And they're all limited banners. So it's like, out of all the off banners that you could have got that are potentially not max potentials, because you have so many standard banner operators that, you know, you most likely don't have max potentials yet. But out of all of them, Yvonne and Levitain will appear, and you literally just got them to max pot. The only operator that you don't want to see at that point, I would say, as someone who's spending that much money, is probably the one that you just max potential. Maybe that is just me. It's because maybe it's because I'm not the richest person in the world, and I just don't understand how, oh well, if I get extras, I'll just come into exchange and then exchange them for standard banner weapons, right? There's so many of them. In order to max them, you'll spend a lot of money anyway. So yeah, whatever. I probably just can't think that way because I'm a cheaper person. Maybe I'm just because I'm not that rich. But when I think about it, I'm spending $1,000 to get max pot Levitain, and then the next banner, the first off banner I get, it's gonna be Levitain again. I can't. And you know the best part about this? It's actually really good for free to play or like monthly card players. It's actually really good for you because as an example, right? You're free to play. First of all, every 60 pulls you spend on a banner, you will get 10 pulls towards the next banner, right? So you spend 60 on Levitain banner, you'll get 10 pulls towards Yvonne's banners. And then if you get Levitain off banner, even though you already got her, you get her to +1 potential, you get the art, you get some buff. Not that big of a deal. 120 pulls, you're still gonna get Yvonne. No biggies, right? No biggies. And then Angelina, sure. Those are all fine. So it's actually really good. It's actually really good for beginner players. And let's say, okay, oh, I just didn't get 120 pulls. I didn't feel like pulling for Levitain. I want to save to 120 pulls to make sure I can get the rate up operator, right? And then you save your 120 pulls, and then oh, you get Levitain in between. Congratulations, that's really good for you. But for whales, it's gonna be like, oh my god, I literally just spent so much money on you and you're coming back to haunt me. Holy crap, that is gonna be so funny. I love it. So yeah, I don't know why I came to that conclusion. I didn't see anyone else mention that possibility. I was just like, I just began laughing at that possibility, and I just couldn't stop myself, and I had to record this video and share it to everyone. So please share it to all your whale friends who are willing to go for max potential, and ask them, what would you feel if you literally just got one operator to max potential and the next banner comes around and you still got them off banner? How would they feel? Because personally, I'm now reconsidering if I want to stop at maybe like 5 copies of Levitain before, and then just stop there to potentially get her off banner. I don't even know. Is that even something that I should do? I have no idea at this point, and it's just, I'm just reconsidering my whaling options at this point. I don't know if I really should go for max pot. I probably will still do it. It's just it kind of stops me, to be honest. So great for free to play, maybe not so good for whales is my first instinct. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next video, or maybe when I stream Endfield again. Bye.